Hi, in this video we will see how we can generate a random password using Microsoft Excel. So at first let's be careful about this chart. Here on the right side we are seeing on chart, and here there are multiple rows of data are there like uppercase, lowercase, special character and number, and there are two columns. The first column is the starting range and last column is the ending range. So to create a password which is a strong password, we just need the combination of these things like number, special characters, uppercase letter and lowercase letter. So we will see how we can generate a strong password very easily using Microsoft Excel. At first we will generate a random number. To generate a random number, at first we need to type a equal sign, and then after that we have to type rand between this function. I'm going to select this function and I'm completing the function by pressing tab key, and then it is asking the bottom and top limit. The bottom limit is the starting range and the upper limit is the top range. For mathematics digits, the starting digit is 0 and the maximum digit is 9. So the range should be between 0 to 9, and I'm going to type 0, 9 here so that the whole digits it comes together. And after that, if we hit enter key or return key, then it will successfully generate a random number. But I am getting one error. The main reason of this error is I used two parentheses at the beginning of this method parameters. So I'm going to remove one parenthesis, and then after that if I hit enter key or return key, then I will see this type of output. That means a random number is generated successfully. That's it. In this way we can easily generate a random number using this function name rand between and the range. So now once we generate a random number, let's see how we can generate a like letters or special characters. So let's check the uppercase letter first. So for generating a uppercase letter, the range of this number should be between 65 to 90. Let's see how we can generate a single uppercase letter. For generating a single uppercase letter, we have to use a equal sign, then after that we have to use character function CHAR, and after selecting that, if we hit tab key, then it will be completed. And after that it is asking on number. Suppose the number is 65, which starts at the beginning of uppercase, and 65 means A. So I am going to type a like a number like 65, and then if we try to close this function, then we'll see a capital A is printed over there. I mean the letter capital A is appeared after using this method. Same way, if we want to use a lowercase letter, then we have to use same technique. I'm going to type equal sign, then I have to type characters function CHAR, then I'm going to hit tab key. It is opening the parentheses, and after that it is asking the lowercase value. So here we are seeing the value starts with 97 and end with 122. I'm choosing one value in between this thing. So let's see if we try to type this 97, what it brings us. So once I type 97 and I close the parenthesis and I hit enter or return key, then it is showing a small letter A. So in this way we can also generate a small letter. Now let's see how we can generate a special character. To generate a special character, we have to do the same technique: equal sign, then character, then parenthesis, and a value between 33 to 45. I'm going to type 33 just for an example, and after that I'm going to close the parenthesis. And once I typed and close the parenthesis, if I hit enter or return key, then I will see this type of thing which is an exclamation mark. This is also a special character. So in this way we can easily generate uppercase letter, lowercase letter, special characters and numbers. Now our goal was to generate a random uppercase letter. So how we can do that? To generate a uppercase letter which will be random, basically we have to mix both the number and uppercase concept together. Like for this case, here we are generating only a letter which is capital A, but this A is static, but we are looking for a random letter. So how we can do that? So basically we need the combination of character and random. Instead of putting the value inside it, I can use the random function to generate a random number. So I'm going to type a random between this function, and then after that I'm going to type the range value for uppercase, which is 65 to 90. So I'm going to type 65 here and then comma 90. These 65 and 90 values are the upper limit and lower limit of this uppercase letter. So once we complete this thing, then we can close the parenthesis. Remember to use double parenthesis at the end so that there will be no error. And if we hit enter key or return key, then we will see a random letter is generated. Now let's check whether it can generate similar random number all together for other cells. Yes, it is able to generate similar random letters altogether. Now let's come to the second concept, how we can generate a lowercase random letter. Basically we have to use the same technique. I'm going to remove everything from the character function, and then after removing everything I'm going to type the rand between function, and once we choose rand between I'm going to hit tab key to complete the function. And here we have to put the values which will be starting and ending. Here the starting value is 97 and the ending value is 122. That means this is the maximum limit of this lowercase value. And then once we type 97 comma 122, and we have to close the parenthesis by pressing two double parenthesis sign, and then if we hit enter key or return key we'll see one random letter generated which is a small case. Now if we want to generate multiple like small letter random letters for multiple cells, we can also do the same way. Now let's come to the special characters thing. So here we have to do the same way. I'm going to choose this cell and then I'm going to remove this number which we used previously, and I'm going to replace that number by using a rand between this function. So I selected rand between, then I'm hitting tab key and then it is completing, and then after that I'm going to type the values 33 and 47, which is the lowest limit and the highest limit of a special character value. Once we type both of them separating by comma and then by closing by parentheses with two parentheses, we'll find this type of random character is generated successfully. For multiple character generation we can do the same way, and we'll see every time it is generating multiple random special characters. So in this way we can easily generate a number. We can also generate uppercase letter, we can also generate lowercase letter and special characters very easily. Now our goal was to generate a random password. Suppose the password length is 8 characters or 8 numbers by the combination of everything. So how we can do that? We need to repeat those things, basically this technique, and we have to combine those things by using ampersand sign. So let's see how we can generate a random password. For example, the first letter of this password should be a like capital letter. So I'm going to copy the function and I'm going to select the other cell and I'm pasting that thing, and it is generating on random character which is a capital letter. Okay, I just removed it. Again I'm typing and I'm pasting that thing which is generating a random character which is a capital letter. Okay, now what we have to do, we need to copy this whole things basically for each of the case, and then we need to repeat those things, but we already copied for the capital letter, right? So in this way for a small letter we just need to change the value of the boundaries. Okay, so we can type manually or we can actually select one of the cell which is generated random small letter. So I'm going to select that thing and then I'm going to copy the function, basically this thing, and once I copied this thing then I'm going to put it I'm going to actually jump to the other cell where we copied previously, and I'm typing on a special sign which is called ampersand sign. Okay, so once we select this thing then I'm putting a ampersand sign, and after that I'm going to paste the copied text. I mean copied formula. So I'm going to paste it now, the copied formula, and if I hit enter key we'll see two letters has been generated together. One of them is the capital letter and another is small letter. Now let's see how we can combine the special characters with these letters. So I'm going to copy the formula for a special sign, and then once I copy it again, I'm going to jump to the previous cell where we tried to generate the random password, and after coming here I'm typing ampersand sign again, and then once we complete typing the ampersand sign, I am going to paste that value, I mean that formula, and then if I hit enter key or return key, we'll see a string has been generated which has the length 3, and the first one is capital letter, second was small letter, and last one is a special character. Now let's add a numeric field also. So I'm going to copy the new numeric field uh, value, I mean formula, which can generate a random number from 0 to 9, and I'm going to jump to the previous cell and going to paste it. But before pasting it, we also need to add an ampersand sign. So I'm going to type an ampersand sign to combine this whole formula and to make it correct. And once I type ampersand sign, if I hit enter key, then we'll see a 4 length string has been generated. Now our goal was to create a 8 length password which will be strong and which will be the combination of everything. So I'm going to copy the whole thing because it has 4 length string, and then after that I'm going to put a ampersand sign again, and then I'm going to paste the whole thing which we copied, which will generate another 4 4 length string, and in total it is generating a 8 string or 8 letters string. So in this way we can easily generate a random password. If we want to generate multiple random password, then we can apply the same thing. Basically we can actually we can copy this thing for other cells also. Like for example, if we want to generate for all of these cells like random password, we can drag and we can do like this way. So that's it guys. In this way we can easily generate a strong uh, password which has uppercase letter, lowercase letter, special characters and numbers all together in Excel. Hopefully this video will be very helpful for you to generate a random password which is very strong without using any type of other software. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you have any question or if you face any problem, please put in the comment section. Thanks again for watching the video.